Mary and Margaret, ever creature, Mary green, Mary's melody, Mary's green, Mary's me of Margaria on the evergreen.
Well, let's see. It's been so long since I've told this story, but I told Chris, so it's only fair that I tell you. After work, I took the train to Gabriel's place across town. I was feeling kinda sick, and I had that familiar sense of nervous excitement that I always felt when making the trip. Well, as I remember it, he'd been expecting me, and had a shot loaded and waiting with the usual. I took it into the bathroom, locked the door, and promptly vomited into the toilet. Silly, I know, but it was just the ritual. You know what I mean? I got down to business. At first, I felt a thrumming in my head, and a wave of heat flowed through me, followed by the sensation of falling. It was kind of like riding in a fast elevator, down, down, down. This is where it got weird. I just kept falling. Through the black and white tile of the bathroom floor, and through my body into a marshy glade. It was cool and damp and dark, with just a glimmer of moonlight reflecting from the water. Crickets lazily chirped and bullfrogs croaked, and it was like gentle music. It felt like this place was forever. Well, not quite. From deep in the distance, there started this pounding. It grew and grew until it could no longer be ignored. I opened my eyes to the blinding light from over the sink, and my lungs filled with the chemical taste of toilet bowl cleaner and vomit. The pounding was at the door, and there were shouts coming from the other side. As I reached for the latch, the door burst open and Gabriel was stepping over me with what looked like a person over his shoulder. There were a couple of faces in the doorway that looked in wide-eyed. Gabriel yelled at the faces to get her clothes off as he filled the tub. I struggled to sit up, and I peered over the rim and slumped there. Half submerged was a naked girl with blue skin. Gabe said the bath wasn't working, so we hauled her out of the tub, and he beat on her chest, and I breathed into her mouth. Before long, the blue girl's eyes focused on mine. I pulled her to me, and I rocked her, naked, wet, and shivering. I remember hearing someone sobbing, but thinking back, it must have been me. She hardly made a sound. I think it was at that moment that I just knew that she was the one. Anyhow, Gabby, that's how I met your mother.